The leaders are now on their 66th lap, and well as Irvine is driving, and he's driving superbly, he's going to have a problem. But look, he's close up. Is that Fisichella in front of him as they come? And off goes Frentzen. Well, right in the closing stages of the Canadian Grand Prix, just as Damon Hill went off, Heinz-Harald Frentzen goes off. Is he all right? He's waving his hand there. And that is Alex Zanardi, the Williams driver, looking pretty unhappy. Now the steering wheel is off. Now I'm a bit worried about this, because if Frentzen was okay, he would be getting out of the car himself.
Well, not too sure what's going on there, Murray. At this point, we didn't see the accident, and he obviously looked in some sort of pain. And we're coming up now with a replay.
All we see is the end of that accident when he took a very severe hit going backwards.
It looks like turn 3. That looks like that corner there looks just under braking. He's lost it and straight into the barrier. A bit hard, as you say.
Mika Häkkinen goes past him, and this is guaranteed a victory for Mika Häkkinen, because Fisichella, who's now moved up into second place, which is where he finished last year, is some 13 seconds behind him. Eddie Irvine moves up into third place. Out goes the safety car again, so they are not happy about Heinz-Harald Frentzen. And I think we're going to see, for the first time ever, a Grand Prix finish behind the safety car. You've got experience of this in Champ Car racing, Mark. It looks as though, sadly, we're going to see the wrong sort of history made in Formula One, with the yellow flags out and the board there which tells Mika Häkkinen by the letters SC on it that the safety car is out. But just for the record, in this worrying stage of the race, on lap 67 out of 69, Häkkinen leads Fisichella. Irvine is in third position. Frentzen is still in the car. His legs trapped.
It could well be. He went into the barrier sideways. There may be an element of suspension punctured through the monocoque. And as we saw, the safety car went out, but the medical car did follow. So something's up.
Yeah, Frentzen is obviously conscious and talking to the marshal. Again, just to complete the record, Ralf Schumacher is fourth, Johnny Herbert is fifth, Pedroldin is sixth, David Coulthard is seventh. Mika Häkkinen goes through and is now on his 68th and penultimate lap, closing up on the safety car, and I can't see this race finishing any other way than behind the silver Mercedes-Benz safety car. Not the way Mika Häkkinen would have wanted to win this race, and a rather downbeat finish. Fisichella will be closing on the McLaren. There he is. There is Giancarlo Fisichella, but he'll know the safety car's out, and he's just got to take up station behind Mika Häkkinen. And Eddie Irvine will be the next to come into the picture in the Scarlet Ferrari, because he'll be bearing down on Mika Häkkinen, race leader. Giancarlo Fisichella, second position. Last year's winner here in Canada. Oh, and out goes Heinz-Harald Frentzen. I'm very, very happy to see him walking, albeit supported, and it means to say that his legs are all right. He's obviously very, very with it, and that is an enormous relief. But we're now on lap 68, and you see the first three together. If the safety car does pull off, we're going to have a mighty exciting finish to this race, because there's swerving Eddie Irvine. Now, is the safety car coming in? It's going to be an absolutely fantastic last lap if he does, because Häkkinen has got Fisichella behind him. No, the safety car goes on, and they are now on their 69th lap. The full race distance is 69 laps, or they will be in a moment when they cross the line now. There's the safety car, and first Häkkinen, second Fisichella, third Irvine. That's Badoa, who has long since been lapped, of course. In fact, he's been lapped twice, and he's down in 10th position. And we're on lap 69, and we are indeed seeing Formula One Grand Prix history made. The prospect as Heinz-Harald Frentzen's very, very broken Jordan is removed from the field of a Grand Prix finishing behind the safety car, which is frankly as it should be.
Well, hopefully everything is all right with Frenson, but it seems that there's information come across from the pit, Murray, that there may have been a brake problem there with the Jordan, which would explain the speed that he went into that barrier.
So Mika Hakkinen leading the touring competitors that remain in this race. My forecast was about right, not that I'm particularly proud of it under the circumstances. 10 cars are going to finish this race. Of them, only 7 will be having completed the full race distance. With a victory, the 3rd of the season for Mika Hakkinen, to put him into the lead in the World Championship. Giancarlo Fisichella is going to finish in 2nd place for 6 World Championship points to add to the 7 that he already has. Eddie Irvine, 3rd for Ferrari, yet another podium position, which will reinforce his right to drive for Ferrari again next year, which I believe he very much wants to do. Ralf Schumacher, an excellent 4th after all sorts of problems in practicing and qualifying over the last 2 days. Johnny Herbert, a superb first 2 World Championship points for himself, driving in the Stewart team, and very good news for Stewart, for Ford, with the Ford top brass from Detroit here at Montreal. 6th position will be Pedro Diniz, followed by David Coulthard, out of the points. Only one McLaren in the points. Marc Genet 8th, Olivier Panis, and Mika Hakkinen wins in Montreal. The flags wave, he surges across the line, and Fisichella 2nd, Irvine 3rd, Ralf Schumacher 4th, Johnny Herbert 5th, Pedro Diniz another point for Sauber. So McLaren win, Benetton are 2nd, Ferrari are 3rd, Williams are 4th, Stewart are 5th, Sauber are 6th. That's 6 different constructors in the top 6.